Hello, Michael and Ruben. Um, I remember your name, Michael, and I couldn't find an invoice on your Solex. I did my best to look past about 20 years of invoices, couldn't find anything, so maybe you can remind me when these were done. And we'd like to figure out what happened to them, because it looks like these things got torched. Looks like they were in a fire. First thing I noticed here is you got a cracked mounting flange. It's cracking right across here, and I don't know if that's from improper installation or what the deal is. And I'm trying to think. This is bent, so these carburetors have had a tough life, that's for sure. Here's the other one. And you can see the difference in color. One's black and one's not. So I'm going to pull these things apart just for fun. Let's see what we got inside the float bowls while we're here. We got someone's been in here, put a copper gasket, sealing washer for the fuel inlet. That's got the correct size one on there. What else can we observe here? Just for fun, let's see where the idle mixture screws are set. Well, somebody who's been working on these doesn't know what they're doing. The first barrel idle mixture screw is screwed all the way in, which is not correct. That means it's not going to be able to idle. And the second barrel idle mixture screw is screwed out. Let's see, here's half, another half, and about another quarter. So looks like somebody thought these things were idling on the second barrel when they're idling on the first. So this should have been screwed in all the way here, all the way tight, and this one should be backed out at least about 1.5 turns, typically 1 to 1.5. So that should be the setting there. Let's see what the other carburetor is doing. Yep, same thing here. This one's screwed in all the way, and the second barrel idle mixture screw is the one that's out. Here's one. Is that one turn? How about that? They had the first barrel idle mixture screws screwed down to where the car would not idle. No way it could idle. How about that?
Unless they had the secondary so maladjusted, there's just no telling.
No telling at all. Idling on I don't know, it's not supposed to idle on the second barrel. I've never thought about that. That's one of those.
Maybe it's leaking so out of adjustment that it was actually running on the intermediate circuit, and
Yeah.
So they closed out the mixture screws trying to get the idle down because it was processing so much air.
Yep.
The only way they could get it to idle slower was to lean it out.
Yep. That's okay. Let's see what was going inside the float bowl, just for shiggles and gits. There's another thing. I wonder what this is. This has been replaced. This is we don't do rubber. We don't do black rubber hose. We do this kind of hose right here. So I'm questioning as to if we actually did these or when we did them. Check our float level over here. Float level is off a smidge, not enough to worry about. All right, so let's see what's inside here. Got a lot of residue in here. So probably old gas. It's pretty nasty looking. That could be particulate matter from coming off from inside the gas tank. Someone has, let's see, we got some, looks like the idle screw has been glued in place. Oh, it's got some kind of red substance there for some reason. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like Loctite. Looks like, and they got some also. Now here's something that is, okay, we're missing parts for the lever system that connects the first barrel to the second barrel. There's a little tab that's missing there. It's on this one, and again we got red stuff. Yeah, someone's been Loctiting these things for some reason. Anyway, that's that piece there that's here. It's missing over here. Let's see if we got, just for fun, check our G55, see if they're actually functioning. That one was clear. That one was clear. So at least it could have idled on the first barrel like it was supposed to. All right, let's check our second barrel. It was clear. These idle mixture screws look out of place from everything else. Look how new they look compared to everything else. You want see what we got in here. You want to make them any observations while you're here? The things that I'm missing?
Give it a look.
Give it an eyeball. Just reach in and grab anything you want.
Man,
See the red stuff?
yeah, that's just it's kind of scary.
It is Loctite, isn't it? It's
I don't know what it is. It's
it doesn't
some kind of,
it doesn't rub off.
yeah, it's some kind of because the lock plate's missing.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Check this float level here.
It's got the non-OE rubber in it.
All right, let's double check this here. Let's get that float level there was a little low, and this one is set at about, let's see, it's supposed to be 39 to 40, and this one appears to be about 45, 48 millimeters. So this thing was really out of adjustment.
Yeah.
Seriously. Seriously out of adjustment. I don't know what that would mean. That would, if this was set, so that means that hung down, so it would close off sooner. So the float bowl would not be
right. It would be not filling all the way and potentially not getting fuel into the accelerator pump cavity to allow the accelerator pump to work, because the fuel level on the bowl wouldn't be high enough to go over the dam.
Yeah, let's give you a visual. We'll do a visual here. This is the difference. You can see the angle of dangle is so much different.
Finger barely fits.
Got
old thumb fits.
Got fat fingers up there. So
yeah.
Well, that's an issue. What else we can look at? Let's see. We got.
Well, they sure look like they'd. I mean, that looks all crispy. Fire. Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah, I wonder if that stuff. Let's see what we got here in the toothbrush.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you use a 190 SL and demolition derby. Things happen.
Yeah.
Bad things happen to nice people. Wow.
Oh.
Pardon me, it's my big feet. I do that every video I make.
Yeah, just
Look at that.
Yeah. They look like carburetors that just over time have been slowly and methodically misadjusted and worked on by people that didn't quite know what they were doing.
And this thing
Is that the
stuck.
Is this stuck?
Something. I'm trying to figure out which is hung up.
No, it's the butterfly. Because look, this is moving freely.
Mm-hmm. So we
It's
got
a butterfly or the linkage.
Yeah, that is hanging up big time.
Oh, you know what I bet? I bet since this was on fire, I bet it melted the shaft seal, and the shaft seal is sticking it.
Could be. Yep. It's something got distorted. Certainly, it's either.
Yeah, I bet when you pull this apart, you find a cooked shaft seal in there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if this one functions. Okay, we'll open up the first barrel so we don't have any resistance.
Yeah, same deal. Let's get it in the middle position here. Yeah, see, this is free. As you can see, a little bit of play in there, so it's in the actual shaft bushing, because the carburetor's got overheated. There's a rubber seal in there, nylon seal, depending. Got hot enough it melted that, and so it's trying to glue the shaft together. Is this one missing the?
It's got the bracket on there.
Okay, that one actually does have the
gizmo
correct bracket on it. Somebody didn't take it apart and lose that one.
Right. All right. Let's see here what we got. If this is gonna.
What's this remnant here? Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's that is not our brazing. Is that soldering? That looks like solder. And this thing was certainly not. You're supposed to, when you activate the choke. Let's get this on camera.
Okay, well, you got this popped off the linkage there.
It wasn't off. Okay, so all right. So we need to have 15 thousandths clearance back here, so that when you activate the choke, it moves your throttle lever.
Gives you a fast idle.
Right, and not doing its job there. All right. I'm going to pull apart the accelerator body and see what we got underneath there. Just because.
Mildly out of adjustment too.
Yep.
Should be flush-ish across there. So that's a little out of adjustment. So the accelerator pump's not getting its full delivery stroke. I think they were just slowly misadjusted and maladjusted over time. People working on them that knew enough to turn and adjust things, but not enough to know what they were actually turning and adjusting.
Yeah. Okay, got a couple of 8s. Let's see what we got going on in here. Let's think about it. I don't think these are not designed to have shaft seals on the second barrel. We'll have to check that. I think it just might be. I wonder if it's just not functioning because of the fire warp the bodies enough, if that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna find out. Get them cleaned up and get all the.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take all the end plates, whatever linkage piece stuff off.
Right. See what's.
Get the throttle shafts out and be able to see.
Right. Yeah, the shaft seals were designed to go on the first barrel. Yeah, we're gonna find.
I didn't know which incarnation of bodies.
All right, let's see what we got inside here. It's dark enough that it looks like it's been on fire. Does that look like something that's gotten burned? I mean, these come out red ordinarily, not.
Those were red.
Not with
They
not.
look black
not,
on the outside. Now that's.
Yeah, they've been tinged.
Yeah, they got mildly cooked.
Poor little feller.
Sauteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just soot remnants then. I thought those were black.
Yeah.
And I mean they are, but I mean I thought they were intentionally black.
Nasty fuel, nasty. It's been sitting for a while. Yeah. That stuff stinks.
Yeah.
I got
Boy, I tell you what, somebody smells here.
change my gloves.
Sheesh.
Well, what else can we check on those?
I think the next thing is to pause the video and just do a little bit more disassembly off camera just to not have a 30-minute video.
Yeah, my limits is about 30 minutes, and of course a video like this is very close to watching paint dry, the same amount of excitement, but I gotta get a new camera where I can pause the video and then restart the same video. I don't have that feature. And looks like we've had a replacement of the studs, because we use actual studs, and this is just a piece of threaded rod right there, of all thread. Let's see over here. And this one's bent, really bent. And these are actual studs. You can see this one here is just actually a bolt with the head cut off of it. So are these right here, and that's a stud. So these, we may have done these at one time. I can't say for a fact, but I guarantee other people have been in here since us. And so about the only thing we can do is take them apart, get them in the dunk tank, and see what we've got, and clean them up to where we are where all the carbon is off, old dried fuel is out.
We can check all the shafts, all the butterfly fit, and look for
Right.
wear.
Yep, because
Determine whether they're rebuildable as is, or whether they. Well, you got a cracked flange, so you got a cracked flange. You got.
just, yeah, but I got to determine how bad it is.
Well, it's not going to get better, and you can't weld it.
Nope, but it's enough to worry about.
Well, we'll have to get it cleaned up so we can really inspect it.
Exactly. Maybe. Well, I don't think it's a casting mark. I think that's a crack across there. Maybe with your neutron eyeballs, you can see right across here.
You got spread of B12 on this one. I can't really tell. I'm gonna have to clean it up some more.
Okay, well that's good. Well, hopefully I'm mistaken and it's just a line. All right, not a problem. Won't know anything until I take these things apart and get them in the dunk tank and get them cleaned up. But you can see that is a sleeve, right?
Oh yeah, it's sleeved.
Yeah, it's sleeve. So yeah, we haven't done sleeves in years.
Yeah, and the fact that the needle's been physically punched through and poked the sleeve out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But,
that's pretty rough. Okay. I think that's enough sad stories. I'll get this stuff in the dunk tank and get them disassembled. Looks like that thing's.
it just got screwed in enough that it actually just pierced the sleeve and poked a hole through it.
Yeah, it's hard to unless they drilled it. May have been back when we weren't plugging those things. That may have been a possibility. I don't know.
Well, it's got a piece of metal dangling out of it.
Oh, okay. So there's
yeah, you can see.
Okay,
you can see right here.
Oh, okay. All right. So what you're saying is
this was originally here, and the screw got screwed in enough that it actually went through the sleeve.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see the same thing on this side. Yeah.
Yep.
That one's got the same thing. There's the remnant of the chunk of sleeve still left there. All right. Someone really bunged these up, that's for sure. All right. Gentlemen, I'll get these torn down, put them in the dunk tank, and see what we got when they come out.